Joseph Edward Joe Nichols is an American country music artist. Between 1996 and 2001, Nichols held recording contracts with the Intersound and Giant labels. In 2002, he signed with Universal South Records, now known as Show Dog Universal Music. Nichols has released 8 studio albums: Joe Nichols, Man with a Memory, Revelation, A Traditional Christmas, 3, Real Things, Old Things New and Crickets. His albums have produced 14 top 40 singles on the Billboard Hot Country Songs and Country Airplay charts, including the #1 singles Brokenheartsville, Tequila Makes Her Clothes Fall Off, Gimmie That Girl, Sunny in 75, and the RIAA-certified GOLD single Yeah, as well as 5 other top 10 entries. In October 2012, Nichols signed to Red Bow, a new partnership of Broken Bow Records and Red Distribution. Biography: Joe Nichols was born and raised in Rogers, Arkansas. He was the second son born to Michael Curtis Nichols and Robin Larson Nichols. Joe has an older brother Michael Curtis Jr. and a younger sister Kelly Frances. His father, who worked as a trucker, also played bass guitar in local country bands. Eventually, Nichols himself found work in a local rock band, before taking a job as a country disc jockey. Nichols is part Cherokee. Musical career: through a meeting with record producer Randy Edwards, Nichols began to work on his singing and songwriting skills. At age 19, he was signed to his first record deal, with an independent label known as Intersound Records. There, Nichols released his first album, 1996's Joe Nichols. Despite the minor success of its lead-off single 6 of One, Half a Dozen of the Other, the album sold poorly and he was dropped from Intersound's roster. A second record deal, this time with Giant Records, was short-lived and did not produce any singles or albums. After his short-lived record deals, he took many jobs in Nashville, including moving furniture, installing cable TV systems, and selling steaks door-to-door. 1999 Euro 2003, Man with a Memory. In 1999, Nichols met Brent Rowan, a Nashville session guitarist who helped him land a recording contract with Universal South Records. July 2002 was the release of his second album, entitled Man with a Memory. Its lead-off single, The Impossible, went on to become a #3 hit on the Billboard Hot Country Singles and Tracks charts, and was declared by Billboard as the 10th most played country song of 2003. The same year, his debut album was reissued under the title 6 of One, Half a Dozen of the Other. Man with a Memory earned Nichols a top new male vocalist award from the Academy of Country Music, as well as 3 Grammy Award nominations and platinum certification from the Recording Industry Association of America. Its second single, Brokenheartsville, became his first #1 hit on the Billboard country charts in 2003, while She Only Smokes When She Drinks, and Cool to Be a Fool, both reached top 20. Also in 2003, Nichols received the Country Music Association's Horizon Award. 2004 Euro 2007, Revelation, 3 and Real Things. Nichols spent most of 2004 on tour with Alan Jackson. In June of that year, he issued his third studio album, Revelation. It produced 2 top 10 hits in If Nobody Believed in You, and What's a Guy Gotta Do, at number 10 and number 4 respectively. Later that same year, he also issued an album of Christmas music, entitled A Traditional Christmas. 4 of the tracks from this album received enough airplay to enter the country charts. 3 was Nichols' 4th album and was released in October 2005. Its lead-off single, Tequila Makes Her Clothes Fall Off, became his second Billboard #1 hit, and both the single and the album receiving gold certifications from the RIAA. The album also produced the top 10 hit Size Matters, and I'll Wait for You, at number 9 and number 7, respectively. In 2005, Anna Nicole Smith met Nichols at the Grand Ole Opry and she became a fan. After Smith's death, he performed 2 songs at her funeral service. Nichols joined Toby Keith on tours in both 2005 and 2006. Nichols' 5th album, Real Things, was released in August 2007. Its 2 singles, Another Side of You, and It Ain't No Crime, were both top 20 country hits. The album also included a cover of Let's Get Drunk and Fight, which Canadian singer Aaron Lines released as a single in 2008. 2008 Euro 2011, Old Things New and It's All Good Nichols released a new single, Believers, to radio on March 27, 2009. Written by Ashley Gawley, Wade Kirby and Bill Luther, it was the first single from his sixth album, Old Things New. The song failed to reach the top 20, reaching a peak of number 26. However, the album's second single, Gimmie That Girl, became Nichols' third number one hit on the country charts in May 2010. The album's third single, The Shape I'm In, was released in July 2010 and peaked at number 17 on the country charts. Following a merger with his label and Show Dog Records, It's All Good was his seventh album released on November 8, 2011 via Show Dog Universal Music. The album's only single Take It Off peaked at number 25 on the country charts, and Nichols parted ways with Show Dog Universal in May 2012. 2012 Euro 2015, Crickets After parting ways with his longtime label, Nichols signed in October 2012 to Red Bow, a new partnership of Broken Bow Records and Red Distribution. On April 22, 2013, Sunny in 75 premiered exclusively online at AOL's The Boot. The song was available on iTunes May 7, 2013. On Monday, May 13, it was announced that the song had the biggest country radio ad week of his entire career, with 52 first-week ads. It peaked at number 1 on the country Airplay chart in December 2013. Nichols' eighth studio album, Crickets, was released on October 8, 2013. On January 9, 2014, it was announced that Sunny in 75 was certified gold by the RIAA for single sales in excess of 500,000 digital downloads. The album's second single, Yeah, was released to country radio on January 27, 2014. It reached number 1 on the country Airplay chart in July 2014. The album's third single, Hard to Be Cool, was released to country radio on September 1, 2014. In 2014, he sung, together with Lucy Hale, the song Red Dress, which appears on her album, Road Between. 2015 present, entitled Ninth Studio Album it was announced on Nichols' website that the lead single to his ninth studio album, titled Freaks Like Me, will be released to digital retailers on September 18, 2015, and to radio on September 21, 2015. Personal life. On January 8, 2005, Nichols returned to Nashville to see a therapist after causing a scene in Steamboat Springs, Colorado while intoxicated on amphetamines and alcohol. He had been battling an addiction since 2002 after the death of his father. On October 13, 2007, Nichols was checked into a substance abuse rehabilitation program. Nichols married Heather Singleton on September 9, 2007, in Savannah, Georgia. He had known Singleton since they were both 19 years old. In February 2012, it was announced that Singleton was expecting the couple's first child. On April 17, 2012, the couple welcomed a daughter, Dylan River Nichols. Nichols has another daughter, Ashelyn, from a previous relationship. On May 20, 2014, Nichols and wife Heather welcomed daughter Georgia Nichols. Nichols is a lifelong fan of the St. Louis Cardinals. Discography. Albums 1996, Joe Nichols, 2002, Man with a Memory, 2004, Revelation, 2005, 3, 2007, Real Things, 2009, Old Things New, 2011, It's All Good, 2013, Crickets, 2016, TBD. Number 1 singles Brokenheartsville, Tequila Makes Her Clothes Fall Off, Gimme That Girl, Sunny in 75, Yeah. References